Sure, here's a full 800-word script for your YouTube video on the 1972 Buick Riviera review. Covering exterior, interior, the 1972 Buick Riviera is a true icon from the golden era of American automotive design, and today we're diving deep into what makes this car so special. When you first lay eyes on the 72 Riviera, it immediately commands attention with its bold, aggressive stance. The standout feature is undoubtedly the boat tail rear design, a styling cue inspired by classic 1930s cars and the American speedboat aesthetic. The sharply pointed rear end and swooping rear glass give the Riviera a look that's unmistakable, even in a crowded classic car show. Up front, you've got a massive chrome grille flanked by hidden headlights that disappear behind the fenders when not in use, adding to that sleek, muscular vibe. The Riviera rides on a long, 122-inch wheelbase, giving it a wide and planted look on the road. Chrome accents from the bumpers to the trim running along the sides add that touch of luxury that Buick was known for during this era. The Riviera's exterior design in 1972 was slightly toned down from the more radical 1971 version, with some tweaks to meet federal safety regulations, but it still retained its distinctive personality. Whether you're looking at it from the front, side, or rear, this car screams classic American. Opening the door and sliding into the cabin of the 72 Riviera, you're greeted by a spacious and comfortable interior that's very much a product of its time. Plush, button-tufted seats wrapped in either vinyl or genuine leather invite you to sink in and cruise in comfort. The dash is wide and expansive, trimmed in wood grain with large clear gauges set in deep bezels. Buick didn't skimp on the luxury details either. There's a tilt steering column, power windows, and an optional power driver's seat. The controls are well within reach, and everything feels solid, if a bit overbuilt by modern standards. The Riviera was built to offer a personal luxury experience, and that's exactly what you get when you're inside. There's generous legroom and headroom, both in the front and back. Although the rear sloping roofline can make it a little snug for taller passengers, the door panels are also richly appointed, and Buick's attention to detail is evident in the quality stitching and bright work. There's also a sizable trunk out back, perfect for long road trips or a weekend getaway. Under the hood, the 1972 Riviera came equipped with a standard 455 cubic inch V engine. This massive big block produces around 250 horsepower and an impressive 375 pound-feet of torque. Now, by today's standards, that might not sound like much, but you have to remember, this was during the early 1970s when emissions regulations and rising insurance costs were starting to take their toll on performance numbers. Despite that, the Riviera still has plenty of grunt, especially at low RPM where that torque really makes itself known. Acceleration is smooth and effortless, making highway cruising a breeze. The engine is mated to Buick's turbo-hydromatic 3-speed automatic transmission, delivering power to the rear wheels. It's not a sports car by any means, but the Riviera offers a relaxed, confident driving experience with a suspension setup that soaks up bumps and keeps the ride cushy. Handling is typical of early 70s American luxury cars, soft and floaty, but that's part of its charm. This car was made for straight-line comfort, not carving canyon. Still, for what it is, the Riviera delivers a satisfying driving experience, blending V8 power with luxury appointments in a way that few cars from this era could manage. When it comes to fuel economy, you probably already guessed it's not great. Expect somewhere around 10 to 12 miles per gallon, which is pretty standard for a large displacement V8 from this time period. But let's be honest. If you're buying a 72 Riviera today, you're doing it for the style and the nostalgia, not for what does a 1972 Buick Riviera cost in today's market? Prices can vary widely depending on condition, originality, and mileage. A project car, something that needs work, might set you back around $10,000 to $15,000. If you're looking for a clean drive or something you can take to local shows and enjoy on the weekends, you're looking more in the $20,000 to $30,000 range. And if you want a pristine, fully restored example or a low-mileage survivor, prices can creep up toward $40,000 or more. Rarity plays a part here, too. While Buick produced just over 33,000 Rivieras in 1972, finding one today in excellent condition isn't as easy as you might think, especially one that still has its original drivetrain and interior intact. Overall, the 1972 Buick Riviera represents a unique blend of bold styling, luxurious comfort, and classic American V8 muscle. It's a car that stands out from the crowd.